Hey fams, my name is Jahric Lago and today we're going to talk about my job experiences, and I hope at the end of this video you will not just learn something about me but also learn different jobs in different fields.
And I like it, I like it, and I like it, I like it, and I like it.
RG, I'ma take him to the trunk and listen, baby.
Today, I will talk about different jobs in different fields that I experienced. So I will consider everything that I did where I earned money as a job. So, what is a job? A job or an occupation is the work that someone does to earn money. It all started in 2009. So in 2009, I had my first real job. I worked with the Philippine Red Cross as part of their disaster response team and an ambulance officer. So, what is an ambulance officer? An ambulance officer provides medical services, pre-hospital care, and transport patients to the hospital. When I was working with Red Cross, I experienced a lot of things. That was the time where the Philippines was hit by the very big typhoon Ondoy, and it was really devastating. And we went to different places in Metro Manila where we gave help and provided medical services as well. My experience with Red Cross was memorable. I was able to be part of such a wonderful team. I got the chance to ride an ambulance and rescue people, teach people the basic first aid, and so many other things. After working with Red Cross, I worked as a caregiver. So what is a caregiver? A caregiver is a trained professional who provides direct care for children, elderly people, or someone who is ill. So as a caregiver, I took care of three important people in Papua New Guinea: their priest, their bishop, and their archbishop. I was able to learn different cultures from these people from Papua New Guinea. And I get to live in a convent where I met a lot of fabulous people, including the sisters and mothers of the church. Working as a caregiver was such an amazing experience. I was knowledgeable enough to apply the things I learned from studying caregiving for 2 years. So, taking care of my patients was an easy task. After that, I went back to college and I was working while studying. I was a customer service assistant, or in layman's term, I was an usher. So, what is an usher? An usher is a person who shows people to their seats, especially in a cinema or a theater. This was my longest job. It was for a year. It was such a fun job because I got to see free movies and concerts while working. Like Parokya ni Edgar, Sarah Geronimo, 2NE1, Avril Lavigne, and Taylor Swift. I think I was also able to watch Taylor Swift if I'm not mistaken. That was one of the perks of this job. Then, in 2014, I finished studying my third course and I obtained my degree in hotel and restaurant management, where I graduated with honors. And I became a reservations specialist. So, what is a reservations specialist? A reservations specialist is responsible for handling various types of reservations, such as for hotels, airlines, resorts, travel companies, or booking services. This job paid me the most. Like, out of all of my job experiences in the Philippines, I was given the highest amount of salary with this job, so I enjoyed it. Working as a reservations specialist wasn't easy. I made business by booking flights and hotel reservations to different people from around the world. I got a lot of money at this time, so even though my job was really hard, it was worth it. As I told you, I will consider everything as a job as long as I'm earning money from it. So come 2015, my first solo book was published. It's Anong Klaseng Estudyante Ka? So at that time, I became a writer. So what is a writer? A writer is a person who writes stories or novels. A writer can also become an author. Being a writer is not just a job. For me, it's a career. I love it, I enjoyed it, and at the end of the day, you're getting paid. The fun part of being a writer and a published author is that I'm able to share my stories and inspire people with it. And that makes me happy. With this job slash career, I got to travel to different cities and provinces in the Philippines where we promoted this book, Ano Klaseng Estudyante Ka, and my second book, Ano Klaseng Empleyado Ka. And I met a lot of people, from writers to authors to my readers. And that's why I love this job, because every book signing, I meet one or two people who would tell me, "Thank you, Jar, for writing this book. You inspired me to become a writer like you." Then, I became a pastry chef or a pâtissier. So, what is a pastry chef? A pastry chef or a pâtissier is a station chef in a professional kitchen, skilled in the making of pastries, desserts, breads, and other baked goods. With this job, I wasn't able to earn a lot because my salary was really small. Yes, it was such an amazing position, but again, money is important. I worked briefly in a 5-star hotel as a pastry chef, and also, I worked in a donut cafe as a pastry baker for 3 years. I enjoyed my experience because I got to meet wonderful people who are still my friends up until now. And I learned a lot from baking cakes, perfecting garnishes, and making donuts. After working as a pastry chef, I became a restaurant manager. So, what is a restaurant manager? A restaurant manager deals with customer service issues, ensures the food quality is the best it can be, and manages the restaurant to gain profit. I worked as a manager in a Japanese restaurant, and I was able to handle and meet new people, and also I knew about the workarounds in a restaurant. I quit my job as a restaurant manager and I became a food vlogger. So what is a vlogger? A vlogger is a person who records and uploads a video of them talking about their daily life, travels, and or food experiences. A vlogger can also be a YouTuber. As a vlogger, I got to travel different places in the Philippines. I got invited in different restaurants where I visited their place, tasted their food, and created a video promoting their restaurant. Up until now, I'm still vlogging, and I've expanded my horizon from food videos to now food and travel videos. It's such an amazing job because I love video editing, I love talking to the camera, and also I love eating food. And then, come 2018, up until now, I am an auxiliares de conversación, or in English, an English language assistant here in Spain. So, what is an English language assistant? An English language assistant supports the teaching of English and produces resources to help students improve their English in an overseas school or university. I really enjoy my job here in Spain because I get to travel to different places here in Spain, go outside Spain, go to Germany, and probably I may be traveling Europe one of these days. And also, I love the culture, tradition, and food here in Spain. It's very Filipino. In school, the teachers are very nice to me, and the students are very sweet and lovely. Also, I'm not just able to teach them English, but I get to share the Philippine culture, food, traditions, and our way of life. It may be tiring sometimes, but it's such a fulfilling job. So, what's next for Jahric Lago? Well, when I get back to the Philippines, I want to start my own restaurant. Watch out for that. For now, let's dream about it. And please help me, pray for me that I get to live that dream of having my own restaurant in the Philippines. That's it for my job experiences. I hope that you learned a little something about me and you learn different jobs in different fields. Again, my name is Jahric Lago. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!